What's up, everybody?
Welcome to the pit.
What are we going to be doing today? Well, we're still on the Mike Mentzer high intensity training program. Today's portion is going to be on the bench press. As I've said in the other videos, and I've got so many out there now, the premise of the program is a one set to failure ideology. Now listen, there's a lot of videos out there highlighting Mike Mentzer, whether they be excerpts from some of his seminars or some of his training videos, so on and so forth. They're great, but get his book, get the high intensity training book, get that, okay? It costs $19 and something. You can afford it. As you can imagine, he has quite a bit more information in the book than he could possibly ever give you in an hour and a half seminar. Plus, you have the benefit of having all those things at your fingertips, being able to flip back real quick and compare some notes. You can use a highlighter to mark down all the points that are very important to you, or other things that might actually go more along the lines of the training that you're doing, and I'll explain. He has a normal workout, and listen, there's so many different substitutes that you can use in that normal workout. All this information is in my other videos, and he also has a consolidation workout, and of course there's the different exercises that you can use there. Now, the consolidation workout, in my opinion, is really better for strength training. Now, what do? I'm a strength trainer, right? I want to get stronger, okay? So I'm not really into the bodybuilding portion of it. So which one am I going to use? I'm going to use the consolidation. Is it solely his consolidation program that I'm using? No, it's a mixture of 5-3-1, 3x5 starting strength principles, Mike Mentzer's principles, Arthur Jones' principles that I've just discovered for myself along the way. I put all that together in a program that suits me the best. Also, your program never stops progressing. Understand that. There's no perfect program. I see this on posts all the time. What's the best this? What's the best that? Things change. Your body changes. Listen, I'm not saying we're all special snowflakes, and our body is so unique and of such an individual nature that what works for you won't work for me. But what I am saying is this: you might recover faster than I can. I might hold on to body fat a little bit more than you. There's subtle differences in the human physiology that means that different workouts might be a little bit better from one person to the next, depending on your goals. You get what I mean? Powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit, yada, yada, yada. Now, I wholeheartedly believe that a guy training for basketball should be on a similar strength training program as a guy playing baseball. Now, there might be certain individual exercises that might be unique to the sport, unique to the movements, but overall, you're going to have squat, deadlift, bench press, and shoulder press, a row, a dip, and of course, other exercises that are unique to the individual movements of the sport or whatever you're choosing to do. Snatch and clean, things like that. But enough of all that. Today is bench press day. I'm going to go through my entire chest workout today and show it to you from beginning to end. I'm not going to show you all the warm-ups. Just understand that you do have to warm up. That's going to be unique to each individual. Mentzer never said, don't warm up. One of the big principles in Mike Mentzer's program are doing negatives and static holds. I don't have a partner with me today, okay? It's a good idea to bench press with a partner, all right? But if you don't have a partner, use your safety bars, all right? Even if you've got a partner, use your safety bars. Your partner might not be quick enough. You got to be quicker than that. Because when the shit hits the fan and you drop something, and there's no if, it's just a when. It's going to happen. It happens to everybody. And they're like, no, I'm going to stop before I get that fatigued. Might not have nothing to do with fatigue. Might have to do with your wrist giving out. Might have to do with your elbow giving out. You don't know. I got the bar set up real high. That way I don't have to push the weight up so much and burn that extra energy. Okay? I've got this set up perfectly. Let me show you what I mean. And I'm going somewhere with this. Get my set up. See how I can just barely clear the bar? All right. Now, if I get too fatigued, I might not be able to get it up here, right? So you're thinking that might not be a good idea. Well, that's what I got these safety bars for. And listen, when you're doing this program, in all honesty, I don't have any intentions of re-racking the weight. You know why? Because I got to get my negatives. And without a partner, using these safety bars are the only way that I'm going to get my negatives. So you got to make sure they're set up correctly. Okay? I'll show you. All right, let's pretend like I'm out of juice, okay? Now, instead of me just wrapping and quitting, by having my safety bar set up in the proper position, I can slowly lower it down, get it about the halfway point and stop and try to get my static hold, and then just sort of let the weight push itself down and really get a good negative. And then slide out from under the weight. You get what I'm saying? That way you have the opportunity to not only finish every positive repetition in your workout, but you can use your safety bars in order to get that static hold and negative. That's a very important bit of information because you're only doing one set. So you want to get absolutely all you can out of that one set. You want to take your muscles just as far and as close to failure as you can in that one set. And that's a little technique to help you. Here's another little tip. Mentzer also said you don't have to do a whole bunch of extra negatives and static holds on every workout. Sometimes when you get strong enough, that'll actually lead to some overtraining. So you got to be smart with it. Onward. Something I want people to think about. Don't get too bent out of shape about just doing one set to failure, because, the last 2 or 3 warm-up sets are going to be pretty close to your working set, and they have to be in order to get you prepared for that one heavy set to failure. So in reality, it's really just like a pyramid program, if that helps you get over your prejudice of just one set to failure. Finally, we're up to our one working set. All right, I've got 350 on the bar. I anticipate getting this anywhere between 5 and 8 reps. If I get it 8 reps or more, well, I know I need to add weight next time, then don't I? Really, all I've done is a pyramid workout. That's really all the one set to failure workout is. It's just a pyramid up to your one final working set. It's just the way that it's worded that throws people off, And now we're up to the final working set of 350. So let's see what I got. I wasn't sure or not whether I was going to get that 7th rep or not. I wound up not getting it, but I used that as an opportunity to get a hell of a static hold and a negative. And I pushed with everything I had, trying to fight that weight all the way down, just so I could get the full benefit of the rep. Of all the reps that I did today, the last rep and that negative static hold rep most certainly did the most to stimulate a strength and a growth response.
Get in the pit.